Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here, and TGI Friday. I don't know about you guys, I'm really excited for this weekend to just relax. It's been a bit of a crazy week. But of course, this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you have that TipRanks mobile app downloaded. The link is in the description down below. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures have bounced back into the green to end this week off. Right now, Dow futures are up 0.53%, S&P 500 futures up 0.75%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.95%. General Motors had their Investor Day in New York yesterday, and one of the updates they had is that they expect their electric vehicle business to be solidly profitable in the next 3 years. GM is planning for scale. Though they've only shipped about 782 of their GMC Hummer EVs, there are about 90,000 reservations for them. They'll also be launching lower-priced models from Cadillac and Chevy too. The company plans to have capacity to make 1 million EVs per year in North America by 2025. Another interesting update from GM was their growing business of fixing Teslas. GM has a vast network of dealerships and service centers, and since 2021, they have fixed over 11,000 electric vehicles from Tesla. They said it is a growing business for them. Though Tesla does have a service network, they don't have a traditional chain of dealerships, so customers have been turning to GM for some maintenance. Analysts currently rate the GM stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 23%. In other GM-related news, we have Vale. They just signed a long-term agreement with General Motors to supply them with battery-grade nickel sulfate. With this deal, Vale will be supplying them 25,000 metric tons per year of contained nickel for use in GM's Ultium battery cathodes. Their deliveries are targeted to begin in the second half of 2026. The two companies also agreed to study ways to partner on advanced technology development and commercialization pathways to harvest recycled metals. Analysts are a bit mixed on the Vale stock, rating it a moderate buy with a slight upside of 1.6%. And Dillard's has announced a special dividend of $15 per share. Dillard's pays a regular 20-cent per share quarterly dividend for a yield of 0.22%. This special dividend of $15 per share will be the second year that Dillard's has paid this. It'll be payable on January 30th with an ex-dividend date of December 29th. The company said that the dividend follows the company's continued strong financial performance for the first 3 quarters of the year. It seems analysts aren't sold though, with it currently coming in as a moderate sell and an average downside of 19%. Now moving right along to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we will be hearing from Buckle and Spectrum brands, and the after hours is quite quiet. Already this morning, we heard from JD.com. They did beat on earnings but missed on revenue. They reported Q3 earnings per ADS of 88 cents, which was 25 cents ahead of expectations. Revenue came in at $34.2 billion, which was up over 11% year over year, but $270 million shy of estimates. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of 38%. And we've heard from Foot Locker. Their stock is up currently 17% after they beat on both earnings and revenue, but also increased their full year guidance. They stated that following better than expected results for their third quarter and strong momentum coming out of the quarter, we're increasing our outlook for the fourth quarter and the full year. Foot Locker reported Q3 earnings of $1.27 per share, 15 cents ahead of expectations, and revenue of $2.17 billion, which was $70 million ahead of estimates. Analysts do currently rate the stock a hold with an average upside of 8%. In the after hours last night, we did hear from Palo Alto Networks. Their stock is up 9% currently after beating earnings and revenue expectations and also providing a strong future guidance. Their earnings per share of 83 cents was 14 cents ahead of expectations, and revenue of $1.56 billion was up nearly 25% year over year and $10 million ahead of expectations. They also announced that they signed an agreement to acquire startup company Cider Security for $195 million in cash. Analysts currently rate their stock a strong buy with an average upside of over 42%. And we also heard from Ross Stores. Their stock is also up in the pre-market, currently up about 17% after beating earnings and revenue and providing strong future outlook. They reported revenue of $4.57 billion, which was $200 million ahead of expectations, while their Q3 earnings per share of $1 beat estimates by 18 cents. They said that we continue to expect a very promotional holiday selling season and ongoing inflationary headwinds to pressure our low to moderate income customers. That said, we face our easiest sales and earnings comparisons in the fourth quarter and are raising our guidance given our third quarter sales momentum and improved holiday assortments. Analysts currently rate the stock a moderate buy, with recent buy ratings coming in this last day. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Iveric Bio after being granted FDA Breakthrough Therapy designation. Under the ticker ISEE, the stock is up 24%. They're followed by StoneCo under STNE, up 18.4%, and Apellis Pharmaceuticals under APLS, also up over 18%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Satisfy Communications. They're cooling down from big gains yesterday after completing their SPAC merger. Trading under the ticker SATX, their stock is currently down nearly 15%. They're followed by Vertex under VERX, down 9.7%, and Williams-Sonoma under WSM, down about 8%. So that is going to be everything for Friday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and make sure you say good morning in the comments down below. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.